What up, Bostons? It's CurtisDonDeano, and today we're going to be here talking about a couple of tips and life hacks and tricks that could be helpful to anyone who owns a pair of shoes. Alright, so let's say you have a pair of shoes and they aren't the most comfortable. You want to add a little extra padding in your shoe, but also want them to be somewhat sweat absorbent. So, I mean, technically speaking, I mean, you could probably use like a Swiffer Wet Jet, but I don't have Swiffer Wet Jet, so I wasn't buying the Swiffer Wet Jet brand for this. So then you take the sole of a shoe and you place it on there, and then you just cut around it. And then, once you cut around it, you place this in the shoe underneath of the sole that you already have, and you'll add a little extra padding. This also helps if your shoes are a little too big. This can help prevent you from wearing additional socks. You know what I'm saying? So then you just put this in the shoe. You will put in this sole first. Ooh. When you put the plastic side down, you don't want your feet to sweat any more than they have to. So put it in like that, and then you will place your sole inside of the shoe, like your regular sole. And then boom, now you get like a super soft, extra comforted shoe. Like this shoe is probably about to be unbelievably comfortable. Well, actually now I can't even really fit the shoe because it made it so tight. But that's because now we got two soles in there, because it's not, oh shit, wait, I can't fit the shoe. Oh my god. It's a little tighter, but oh, it is definitely comfortable though. Whoa, that's amazing. I don't know what they use for that, but wow. And for number two, it's something very simple but very effective. If you have suede shoes, like Vans for instance, right? And if you look really closely, there's a lot of lint on it, right? And so if you take a lint roller, yes, a lint roller, and it'll just grab all of that off of there. And see, well, you can't really see focus, baby. Can't focus on me. So you take that off. And then, if you have some more problems, give me 1 second. And then, so on the back here, we have another problem. That isn't really lint. It's something that suede does called piling. And if you take a $1 razor, like a really cheap razor, you can get a lot of that piling off. I don't know which way you should do it though, because I don't really shave with razors, so. And for number three, it never hurts to keep an extra box of fabric softeners. Ain't this what these called? Dryer sheets. I don't know what they are, but whatever the case is, these things, whatever they call. Let me read. Oh, well, yeah, dryer sheets. If you keep these, like, I like the bounce ones, I like the scent. If you just scent it too much, you always can try like a more, like powder, fresh linen scent. And like putting some of these in your shoes, it won't, really help the odor of the specific shoe, but it will help just like give your shoes on the outside like a fresh smell. Let's keep that there. These also work great. These are also a great tip for keeping inside of like dresser drawers, or like inside of like closets, underneath or in between pants, or even putting underneath your mat in the car. So it can be very efficient. So for the next thing, when you're storing your shoes and you want to protect them from like dust and I don't know, some other type of environmental factors, who knows? I mean, it's really not my job to, figure out what's going on with your shoes. But one thing I can do is help you protect them. And if you get the gallon size, let me see. Oh no, the 2 gallon sized bags, they could fit, a pair of shoes in them. That's a really great way to protect them. And I wear 8, but clearly you can see, let me see. Clearly you can see there's so much more room in the bag, so you probably can fit up to a size like 13 in here. And if you put like kid shoes in there, you probably could fit even more shoes in there. You could like, pretty much get the air out. Best way to get the air out is typically to like close it up toward the end. There's like a little hole in it before you fully close it. And then, voila. There you go. There you go. And you can watch my DIY of how to make these Air Forces. Just scroll down a couple things. I guess I could link it there somewhere or something, but for the most part, you can scroll down. Don't be lazy. Gosh. What's next? Oh, here's another great tip. So, let's say you have on some designer shoes and you know you want to wear them frequently, but you kind of want to keep up the quality of them. And one thing that you can always make shoes look newer, and you know, a lot of people can fool people by the, like let's say you buy some shoes off of Grail or anything like that. A lot of people will fool you by the bottom of the shoe and say, you know, they haven't been worn that many times, right? But a great indicator of the wearer's shoes is the logoing on the sole of the shoe. So if you just take a piece of like clear tape, for instance, and you just tape it over the logo on the shoe, it's a really great way to protect the logoing. You know what I'm saying? And it won't really pick the logo up off of it when you take the tape off. You know what I'm saying? So that's just another great tip. Another great tip, tea bags. Tea bags, and see, the thing is, like, I'm gonna keep it 100. I never really had the problem of like sweaty feet or like, you know, horrible body odors. So I really haven't really, you know, had this experience, but you know, I do have a lot of male cousins and stuff like that. And so growing up, you know, tea bags was something that you would use because it doesn't have, like, what it does is it almost like absorbs the odor without like masking it. You know, a lot of times stuff masks it and then it comes back, or then it's just like you got all these chemicals built up. But you can put like a bag of green tea or a regular Lipton tea bag in it, and it was like a piece of dust right there. I wasn't blowing you no kiss unless you wanted me to. But if you if you got funky feet, the tea bag will keep you tea bag fresh. Yeah. So at this point, I lost count because I'm giving you so many great tips. But let me give you another one. Toothpaste. Toothpaste is really great for the bottom of your sole. When you have like a dirty sole, yeah, there's so much shit right here. When you got like a dirty sole and you got those things that really don't come out, like focus, like that. Toothpaste is great. Also, on those shoes, if you have any foreign shoes like Alexander McQueen's and Givenchy, like a lot of those soles are like the type of, like the Balenciaga, is this one pair of Balenciagas that I have that get really dirty. Like my red ones don't get dirty, my blue ones don't get dirty, but my lime, like the lime neon yellow ones, they get filthy. Like, and it's like they just pick up all these scuff marks. But the only thing that cleans them really well is toothpaste. And as a matter of fact, I have another pair of Balenciagas that are like that too. That kind of have like they're like the high top ones. I really don't see those ones anymore being made, but those ones get really dirty as well. Another one would be wax on canvas, and I'm just gonna pull a clip from another video where I showed you how to do this if you want to know. And what I mean by that is like canvas shoes. If you use like a wax, not like a, and it has to be a specific kind of wax, but if you watch that video, it'll give you all the information for that. But wax on canvas shoes really protects them from a lot of water and other liquids and chemicals that could potentially stain them, or even just give like a wear and tear vibe. Wear and tear vibe. And then also nail polish on shoestrings. So when your shoestring is unraveling at its end, you know, sometimes adding a little nail polish on the end of it will really greatly help it from, you know, staying from, you know, ripping all apart. Nail polish is also really effective for other things such as like nylon or like small things that are coming apart, you know. So clear nail polish, it does way more than just for nails. Oh, like for instance, like it'll like, well, this is gold plated, but like if you have, and these are available on shopdeano.com by the way, just like these two Deano logo chains. But if you have like a piece of gold costume jewelry that you don't want to turn because it's not gold plated, then you can like put clear nail polish on that. And so for my final tip, this is probably the most essential, most boss darn tip I could give you. Because a lot of the other stuff requires you to do something. This tip right here, it just makes sense. keep a pair of shoes in the car at all times. If you look at like 90% of your shoes, like when they're dirty, most of the dirt will come from the back of the shoe. So even if you keep your car clean, the carpet itself will probably have some type of fibers or dirt just from, you know. So I would definitely say like how people have driving gloves, you should have a driving pair of shoes. And for me, I just keep a pair of slides in the car sometimes, and it works well for me. But because I don't mind driving with slides. Like if I have on Air Forces, I would drive in my fresh white socks before I drive in a pair of Air Forces. You just don't want the creasing to happen. So, I mean, those are pretty much all the tips. But most importantly, I told you to keep another pair in the car. So make sure you do all of those great things, Boss Don, if you need to. Also, I told you about the putting your shoes in a gallon bag. But whatever the case may be, I hope this video was insightful, helpful, all that good shit. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know. Matter of fact, if y'all have any shoe tips that y'all know that I might not have had listed, maybe we could share them in the comments below. Maybe y'all can make a list. Maybe I can make it a video. If not, let me know what you want to see in one of my next videos. Anyway, you know. All right. All right. So just make sure you stay untouchable. Godspeed.